graduation. Now you can apply. Okay, so I'm Sadie Real. I am the teacher. If you haven't met me before, I'm the teacher here for our EMT course. I've really enjoyed this year, and I am excited for this program. So we are going to keep it to an hour, just so you guys have a little heads up. We'll keep it to an hour. How it's going to work is we are going to do, first of all, we are going to have our class speakers for morning class go. Okay, I first want to present to you the class of 2019. Okay, so our first speaker will be Easton Lyons. After Easton, we will have Trinity, Lex, and then Sierra. And we'll go in that order. After that, we will have a short video, and we'll go to that point.
I'll go quick. I thought I had a few minutes to take a few breaths, but I guess not, so here we are. So that's been pretty good. So if you don't know, my name is Easton Lyons, and I've had one of the amazing adventures to be a student, as many of us, to be able to be in this EMT program. And I think one of the greatest things about having this opportunity to be in the EMT program is, well, for number one, the experiences such as like the awesome assessments we do, which usually involve us getting all bandaged up and get all these wounds and stuff, and do all these crazy adventures and stuff like that. But one thing I've definitely noticed through this opportunity is all the many times we've had to work on being able to help other people. So like this job, this field, to be a firefighter, to be a paramedic, to be an EMT, it's not really a field you do to become a millionaire. Like maybe if you're lucky, you'll be able to get those ranks and get those chances, but in this field, it's a lot different. It's a lot harder for that to happen. And the reason why we do it is, I feel like for the majority of us, the reason why we're here tonight is because we've learned how to help other people, how we can give more of ourselves to be those people. There's many of us, as I know, who are going to be after this, going on humanitarian trips, a few of them on religious deferments, such as missions, and a few of my friends, as I know, are going to be serving in the military. And these amazing opportunities, these great things in our lives, but most people will go to college straight off or do all these pursuit of schooling, which are great things, but many of us are going to do these things to help serve others. It makes me proud and excited that I'm part of this amazing group to have this opportunity. Some of the great things, I gotta say, like I said before, were these assessments when we had the opportunities, especially me and John Tyner. We had many opportunities to dress ourselves up and pretend to be patients. A lot of the time it had us screaming, cracking jokes, and being the patients, basically pretending to be the people that our classmates would go and help. And I think one of the great things about it was, it's a lot different to be able to be the one who goes and helps, but it's also very different to kind of sit back and kind of watch how people will go and help you. And over the time, this entire year, I've started to notice more and more as people came not only more strong, but more self-aware of what they were doing, more determined, became less of a job, became more of a part of them, became more of a part of us. And so for one thing, I want to thank these heroes, I'm willing to say, these heroes that, like I said, are going to go out there to serve others. I'd like to thank you guys for allowing me to be part of this, for being willing. I'd like to thank Sadie, who's one of the greatest heroes, for having us around. So I'd like to make sure I want to make sure you guys say thanks to her and all the amazing people who helped us out. All the people who went out of their way, our instructors. Thank you so much for putting up with my dumb jokes too. Thank you. As you know, I have many of them. My humor hasn't increased any yet, but all the same. I just want you guys to know before you guys go out there, wherever you're going to head out to, like I said, across the world, 5 minutes away, just know that you guys aren't alone. Like, honestly, we've been through this much together, and we'll still go through more together. Who knows where, who knows how, but all the same, I thank you guys for coming out tonight, and once again, I say thank you to the heroes.
Hi everybody. I just want to say that this year as it comes to a close end, I found myself looking back on the beginning, the year of this year, and I have become very fond of every single one of you. We've had our rough times, and we've had a little bit of battles, but overall, I remember everything good about the class. I remember all of the funny assessments that Easton was talking about, and everybody laughing and joking. I really miss Andy. I wish he was here right now, because that way I could make fun of him for pretending to give birth a couple times. That was one of my favorites. I really want to remember saying goodbye to Alvin, but now he won't leave, and he's still here. That was a big, important part of the EMT program. But on a serious note, every single one of you has so much potential, and I would trust my life in every single one of your hands, every single one. All of you are gonna go do great and amazing things, and parents, you raise outstanding children. Jeez. Sadie, you are amazing, and you are hardworking, and no matter what the students did or didn't do, you always pushed and helped motivate us, no matter what, and it was amazing. And the instructors made class fun, every single instructor, not just Andy, but I think the most important instructor of all was Coda. She was definitely therapeutic. I love her so much, and I love all of the instructors. You guys are really motivating, and you made class important but fun, and I loved it very much. This is short and sweet because it was very last minute, but I really want to thank my family in the back for motivating me and inspiring me to keep going and believing in myself even when I couldn't. So, thank you very much. Go save lives, class of 2019.
Hello. Just like Trinity, we were both asked to speak, probably right as this started. So it was a little ill-prepared. But I do want to say thank you to all of my instructors. You taught me patience, you taught me to breathe, you taught me to look around and pay attention to what my scene is and how to do that and how to deal with difficult cases. And I also want to thank Sadie because she has been the best teacher. And she also got her master's degree while teaching this class. So to me, Sadie is one of the strongest women ever that I have ever met. She is so amazing and patient and kind with all of us. She has shown all of us so much love throughout the year, and I'm so grateful to all of the students with me here because we put in so much work, and between Easton and John doing different things, they've thrown us through several loops, multiple times, but just having these experiences with you guys and being here together is just such a great experience to see us graduate today. And so it's a great day to save lives, people.
Okay, I just want to clarify a few things. On our program, we have Kim and Sierra speaking. We've made a switch. Okay, so that's why there's some last second things. You guys have learned to go with the flow a little bit, so that's good. All right, so I wanted to give a shout out to a few people that have helped me a lot this year. As Lex said, this year's been pretty intense. So it's been good that I've had these students help me, and I wanted to give them a shout out and say thanks for all of you guys have done this year, and thanks for being patient with me. So I wanted to say that first. Second, I wanted to notice these two people over here. Mrs. Bagley, I think all these students can attest that she is the most amazing woman. She has helped probably every single one of you do something at some point, right? I think we should give her a huge round of applause. She's been my rock rocked this year, so she's amazing. And next, I wanted to introduce our principal, Mr. Devin Hartley. He has been amazing as well this year, and I wanted to point out that that's who we have up here helping us out. Okay. And then next, we have our instructors. A few instructors up here. Melanie, Sam, Matt, and David are up here on the front row. They've helped almost every single class this year. And then, as you've heard a few students talk about, this is Andy and Jessica. They have a dog named Coda. That's who Trinity was talking about, and Coda has been our therapy and our help this entire year. So that's why they're up there. They're in Florida right now. They sent us a picture so that they could be here as well. So everybody, let's give them one last round. Okay. Oh, and Tony's here. Welcome, Tony. Of our class for this year. Sam, if you'll come up and start this reflection for us. This is a little reflection video of this year, some of the things that we've done, some of the things your students have experienced, and how well they've done this year.
I got blood on my hands right now. I need transport. And I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
10-4, engine 5, engine 3 is en route.
Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine.
Tell me if I got it wrong, but you don't wanna be alone. Spend the evening by yourself, but you'll miss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe, save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me, I'm yours if you'll let me. Got it all, babe, save arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me, I'm yours if you let go. Boy, loving is a safe card. You don't have to play hard. Love and let go. Boy, you don't have to play smart. We can take it slow. You know it. Every time is a blessing, and I know we can take it to the next level. If you let go, boy, you don't have to play smart. We can take it slow. You know it. Go ahead and tell your friends. Talk it out, but it won't end.
No balls, Porter.
Whole scene, babe.
No balls.
I look in the mirror, who's looking back at me? I don't know what happened, guess we weren't meant to be. I know we had problems, I thought we could fix them, but we got tired. There's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you. Only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you. And it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you. And it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. We were holding on to something that we both know couldn't work, so we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to try to move on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through. Lying awake with the sound of an emptiness you left behind. Trying to sleep, but the silence is haunting this room every night. Oh, I wish the sun would rise and see the clouds pass by. I didn't want to say goodbye to you, but you're gone. I don't wanna close my eyes. It feels like I'm falling down, falling down. Oh, why won't they go away? Pictures of you in my head. The way you left broke my heart. I'm breathing the air of this morning, but it's not the same without you. Wearing the t-shirt you left, but it no longer smells like you do. I can't stand to feel this way. My body's screaming out your name. I didn't want to say goodbye to you, but you're gone. I don't wanna close my eyes. It feels like I'm falling down, falling down. Oh, why won't they go away? Pictures of you in my head. feels like I'm falling down, falling down. Oh, why won't they go away? Pictures of you in my head. The way you left broke my heart.
We got it, friend. Yeah,
got it.
Okay, we got
Breathe,
it. Yeah, got it.
swallow. It's okay.
Swallow.
It's chilly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I can take it out if you want. Yeah.
Happy place.
Okay, close your eyes.
Breathe, swallow. Breathe, swallow. Go, 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 go.
You can breathe. Go.
Okay, good.
Can you get it out?
Okay, go.
It's a duck.
Okay, we're going to do our last few speeches. So first of all, we're going to go Sierra Fisher. Then we're going to have Chris Rojas, Anit, and then Yelena to finish it up. Sorry, I'm a little short. I'm not really good at speeches. I took a whole class on this, but we'll wing it. We'll make it work. If you're looking for a class that's like family, I would tell you to go to EMT within a heartbeat. Through the year, we came in as kids who want to make a difference, too shy to make mistakes. You'd call up your friends from class and study for hours in the night, just praying you would pass the next pass off. And when I tell you these are hard when you're first in, I can tell you that I studied for at least 2 weeks and still wasn't even ready for my general assessment. If you would have told me, if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that I wouldn't know as much as I do now, I'd tell you you're crazy. Learning to be an EMT isn't just about learning the medical proportions, but also making bonds with the people around you. Throughout the year, I've watched every one of us get frustrated, upset, excited, and accomplished. From crime studying to thinking you know everything, which I can tell you we still don't. We're still learning something new. And I wouldn't say that EMT is just for everyone. It takes a driven person who cares about another. 15% of people only 15% of people make up the EMT occupation. Today I'm proud to make it a step further into that 15%, as I am every person that is here today. We stuck through even through periods when we thought we couldn't. The nights we stayed up studying and preparing for tests, quizzes, and pass-offs, you name it. To the first ride-alongs where we were over-prepared and so nervous to find out what it takes to save a life. Not only have we bonded in classes, but so many of us have even bonded outside. From going to haunted houses, sleepovers, movies nights, it's been crazy. I've grown from a sheltered person to somebody who's so social because of every one of you. You guys taught me so many things about myself, things that I probably would have never known if I wasn't here. I hope that the world is a little bit brighter with you and that this isn't the last time I see each and every one of you. We heal wounds that we never thought we could have healed, and it's all because of every one of you guys. So I love you guys all, and I hope that this isn't the last time.
Everybody hear me all right? So PM class, we did it. Sorry, I meant to say 2019 class. Man, it's been such a great year. I didn't realize senior year was going to be so busy and so exciting. When I began the year, I was so nervous. I was so timid. Let me tell you, I couldn't talk to at least half the people I sat with in the beginning. But now I mess around with the entire class and just around everybody. It's a really great time to spend with each other. And I think we've really grown a lot. From the beginning of the year, we all were kids, but now we're being forced into adulthood. I'm glad that we all take this first step with each other, because we're all going to go on to either be paramedics, firefighters, or just something even better. I mean, not to say that's not any better. So this is just our first step, and I'm glad I'm able to take this first step with all of you. Thinking back, my first general assessment, I think I failed the first one. But now, looking back, I'm able to run through most, if not all. Well, I mean, I am able to do all of them. Don't tell Steve. I'm able to run through all of them, and now, when I went on my ride-alongs, I was able to understand what they were doing, how they were doing, and what I should do to contribute. And I hope to, and I hope to see you guys in the field, you know, work with you or work competitively. Because we didn't just step out of our comfort zone, we just jumped out of it. The things we experienced weren't very comfortable. I mean, getting a 2 up your nose, that's not very good. And I wrote a really small poem to summarize my year in EMT. It was something like this. Traumas are red, gloves are blue. Wait, that assignment was due?
Well, I really enjoyed that sweet poem. Thank you, Chris. Alright guys, I do want to start off by saying sorry to Porter for that blood tasting.
Oh, it's all good.
And it tasted good.
No.
Alright guys. Let me try to unlock my phone. Okay. So, good afternoon, EMT class of 2019. My name is Anit. I want to start off by giving a huge shout out to the best EMT instructor ever. Woo! She has put up with a lot of interesting stuff. Another huge shout out to the amazing instructors that, thank goodness, helped us pass every single assessment. Couldn't have done it without you guys. I do remember them saying we were overly dramatic about overthinking the assessments. I am so glad that we are done with this class. Not in a bad way. Just soon enough we'll be certified. Not quite there yet. But I just want to say thank you to all of my fellow peers that have always been there, you know, helping each other out. Couldn't have done it without you guys. But yeah, you know, I just wrote this like last minute over there in the corner. Don't tell Sadie. But thank you guys so much, and last but not least, BSI, see the safe.
all. Okay, I'm gonna start. Dinner time in my home is often met with Mom and Grandma comparing each other's cooking. Dad being happy with anything, and my brother and I complaining that we have to eat healthy. However, there are occasions when my family and I discuss an impending decision, my major and career plan. I was in the 4th grade when I proudly told my parents I wanted to become a cardiologist, assuming its difficulty automatically made it worth pursuing. Nonetheless, the years went by and my interests didn't seem to lie in the natural sciences. I began to notice my passions for the humanities, social studies, and debate. Yet there was a part of me so hesitant to let go of a goal I had held onto for so long. When senior class signups came along, I thought enrolling in an EMT class would help me understand if medicine was for me. Nearly 270 hours of patient assessments, practicals, ride-alongs, and lectures later, I can attest that it is not. Regardless, I have learned incredible, useful information, have met heroic people who dedicate their lives to saving others, and have created friendships I am certain will last a lifetime. I will never forget the first day I walked into class, both excited and nervous for what the future had in store. One look at the length of our EMT book, and it was obvious that these emotions were warranted. I'll admit, when Sadie assigned us her first chapters, my heart sank with fear over how I was going to memorize everything, and the assessment sheets in order to pass the national test. It didn't take much time to realize that there was a more efficient way of solidifying pertinent information, and that was asking ourselves, is this / would this be Andy approved? So even though Andy is not here today, thank you, Andy, for both literally and metaphorically saving our lives. Aside from this wonderful aid, Sadie's stories made the lectures enjoyable. Of course, she taught us the importance of securing the airway, checking for breathing, controlling bleeding, and other vital EMS skills and knowledge. But her stories have also shed a light on her husband's many siblings, some yet to be discovered, and her younger sister's many broken bones and injuries, as well as the dangers of winning a bright green car. If there is one thing to take out of this, it is that Sadie's life would be a perfect Lifetime series or movie. Just the same, each of us had interesting backgrounds and stories to contribute to the class as well. For example, I am not even Russian, yet many of you remain firmly convinced that I am, and that I am best friends with Russia's president and government. I guess me angrily speaking in the Serbo-Croatian language during the big shakeout didn't help with this held belief either. Not to mention the time that I not only hit my head, excitedly running out of an ambulance during my ride-along, but also ironically had a Russian lady bite me while I gave her nitroglycerin. What can I say? The universe has a way of bringing Russians together. The sad thing is that many of us still much rather prefer these real-life ride-alongs over the fake ones we had in class. Nothing was scarier than seeing that your squad was on duty. And what was worse was seeing Alvin and David together, because that meant we were in for the most bizarre scenarios. Like that one time Cole gave birth not to one, but 2 babies. Good job, Cole. Oh, and Squad 5. Thank you for calling in Squad 2 for backup that one time a bomb went off and poor Chris had his sandwich backfire and almost kill him. We most certainly appreciated the wonderful opportunity you gave us in having to deal with the stress of handling a call in front of Sadie while fearing making a fool out of ourselves in case we forgot anything. Thank you. And before we knew it, the year came to an end, but not without leaving us with incredible memories to hold dear as we head on into the next chapters of our lives. Although I will not pursue this as a career, I am honored to have been able to share these funny, insightful experiences with all of you. Oh, and before I wrap up, just to keep the rivalry going on between the AM and PM EMT classes that started during the entire donation drive fiasco, PM is better.
Who won?
Yeah. I was gonna say just kidding. Maybe, actually not really. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our journeys in these EMT classes have come to an end. And with that, I extend a big congratulations on all of the hard work that each and every one of you has done. The teachers, the instructors, the students, the parents, all of you. You are incredible people, and I can't wait for what your futures hold for you.
Ethan Flamis. Juliana Banks. Emma Kobabe. Merv Daw. Sarah Dalton. Oh, Marion Dignan. Yelena. Richard Din. Lex Dunsmore. Michael Edgren. Sierra Fisher. Elena Flores. Cole Forsyth. Jace George. Brooke Giles. Connor Gold. Caitlin Green. Fabian Zarate. Kylie Herrick. Jesus Higuera. Ni Ho. Kevin Holloway. Luel Hutu. Becca Hurst. Alyssa Johnson. Dami Johnson. Dennis Kyodongsi. Hunter Cranwinkle. Michaela Lemon. Kim Lopez. Easton Lyons. Clara Garcia. Laura Morrison. Serena Munoz. Stephanie No. Juan Nova. Jessica Penalosa. Audrey Pohl. Brooke Prather. Cassie Price. Emily Pugsley. Whitney Ray. Wyatt Rigtrup. Chris Rojas. Leslie Sanchez. Colton Smith. Kaylee Stetler. Trinity Taylor. John Tanner. Dylan Vanderman. Elizabeth Worthland. Brianna Yancey. Kat Young. Thomas Zinger. And Destiny Zumwalt. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Students, I think we should have all the students stand and give Sadie a standing ovation.
Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Okay, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. This year has been one for the books, so thank you. I appreciate it. That's the end of our program. What I would like to do now is I'd like to be able to get some pictures up here on the stage. So if you guys would like to come up on the stage, take a class picture, morning and afternoon, and then all together, and then you guys can take your individual pictures, okay? After our pictures, I have refreshments set up for you in the room down here. There's cookies and drinks. Please just be sure they stay in that room so that we don't have a mess otherwise. And help yourselves. There's plenty. Thank you.